Hello, everyone. So, I think it's Monday night. It's about 9 o'clock. Um, got off work, went to the gym, and forced that because I have been going through a little bit of issues with my stomach and obviously mentally, it's been a rough patch. But things are progressing. Things are getting better. But when I love something, it's strong. So I miss my little buddy Willie Bobo. You know, I, I picture him everywhere around here, and I miss just holding him. You know, so. But with that said, I can't keep beating myself up, and I actually wanted to talk about something that was pretty cool today. So, I sell insurance now, and I made a sale today, and not only did I make a sale, but I felt the vibe from the guy, and I just felt like I needed to open up and say some stuff to him, and I ended up letting them know that every day is a gift, and how I had went through something that's got me changing my life around, and probably said things I shouldn't be saying as a salesman as far as being that open, but you could tell that it was not only heartfelt, but he was even writing down some of the things I said, like depression is lack of appreciation, and how every day is a gift, and it's why they call it the present, and just things that had come to me that got me where I was going just really in a positive streak, and which led to not only me starting a career, but feeling like I had a purpose, which is probably ultimately one of the hardest things with everything I've went through from the semi accident and so forth, is not just losing my career, but um, losing the feeling of that purpose. And I realized that if I didn't know what I knew, that had me out there speaking to people, receiving so much praise from people, which I'd always say, don't give it to me, give it to something that shared that with me to get through my situation, and ultimately that's is getting me through my situations and sometimes I need to actually speak to people about things in order to really hear it out loud, because one thing about me in my life, I've never really had um, people saying the right things to me. It seemed like anytime somebody wanted to tell me how to live or do something, it's like they didn't say it in a mature enough or a wise enough way to make me feel like they knew what they were talking about. They would say it almost kind of like in an ignorance is kind of bliss kind of way. And so at the job today, I was so happy because I did sell an insurance package, but it wasn't that. It was the fact that I could tell what the guy was going through, and I felt the need to open up, and I could tell by the end of that call, I may have I may have sparked something to help him, and I feel like maybe I was meant to be on the phone with him at that moment to say the things I had to say, and it kind of sucked having somebody next to me trying to tell me like to get off the phone and wrap it up, and I got in trouble once for doing the same thing, which I try. I mean, it's a job, so I'm not trying to do that much, but I read people enough to know, and I believe in karma, so if I could say something uplifting to somebody, even if it got me fired, well, I know that I'm doing things in God's eyes, and I need that because I'm not perfect, and I go against the grain a lot, and I know the things I got to do to be better, and I'm having my own circumstances and challenges, and like from not drinking and just certain things that I've ran to in my own depression, and sometimes when I can say things and I know really uplift somebody, it makes them say, wow, like I needed to hear that. What they don't understand is I needed to hear them hear it, and I needed to, when when the answers of things, and you're struggling within yourself, I find it to be a really good thing to use that knowledge to reach out to others and help others. And by helping others, sometimes that's how you help yourself get through it. And yeah, I teared up, and I was proud of that. And I just shut off the other people. There's always gonna be people in your life that you gain enough wisdom, when to turn people off, and keep doing you, but always know that there is something looking down upon you, and it expects you to live right. And when you start realizing that karma can be a bitch, well, when you also realize that you need to change your ways, because karma can also be a beautiful thing. So, well, anyways, that made me feel good. I wanted to leave this, and that made my day. You know, I hope he's gonna be okay, and God, please, David Williams. You have my same last name, but David Williams. Um, Thank you for allowing me to speak to him and keep speaking to him. And thank you guys for if anybody watch this, and thank you guys for anyone who even cares to pay attention to me anymore. I do feel like I got a gift. I went through a lot to get it, and I've always had a huge heart, and that's why I have it. And I just want to progress and keep using this this knowledge that came to me through a lot of crazy stuff, and still rest in peace for those who lost their lives in the accident. Rest in peace to my pets. Um, Please allow the families who lost their loved ones to also just be able to rest peacefully, and I hope they forgive me. I hope, actually, I know anyone who really knows me, which there's really not a whole lot of people, but the ones who do, they know where my heart is, and I need to be confident in myself and love myself more to use that gift instead of just letting my negativity take it away from me. It is a blessing, and I know evil wants to shut it down, and that might have been why the accident happened, and it came really close, and I'm getting better, and I just ask, and I pray that allow me to use this to help as many, and not care about or not need to see that I'm helping, just know that I'm doing what's right. That said, man, I hope everyone has a blessed evening. Um, Sleep well tonight, and pray that I sleep well, because sleep sometimes has been my worst enemy. So, and pray for me to put down the bottle and get right, and realize, even though I got arthritis, I'm still pretty blessed to still feel youthful, look youthful, and still have hope to have a bright future. And let's get over this midlife crisis and get back to being the loving guy that I always was. So, all right, I'm gonna go on that. So, stay blessed, everyone. It's always love. Mwah.